I got the beastx Max and the beastx 8K over here, and today we're going to be finding out, is bigger always better? But yeah, we're gonna find out which will suit you more. Now let's get started right away. For the price, the beastx Max over here comes in $155 all the way down to $145, while the beastx 8K over here comes in $159 all variations. But if you use my discount code MIGSS, you will get discount on both of these mouses and the whole wlmouse store, so be sure to use them. But for the cheaper price, the beastx Max over here will have it compared to the beastx 8K. But at least right now, because this is a collaboration with Fabulous Beast, so that might have something to do with the increased price on the beastx 8K over here. Who knows, they might release more variations in the future which will be more simple and much more cheaper. Now let's proceed to the packaging. They both have pretty similar packaging, pretty similar way to open them, but let's go ahead and see their accessories. Now starting with the beastx 8K over here, so you open it up here, card. You get a traveling bag over here in white, and then under it we have the skates over here, PTFE skates, 2 pairs of grip and some alcohol pads. Now I've already opened this before, and there is one more pair of grips over here that I've applied on the mouse already. But you get 3 pairs of skates. You get this PTFE for the 4 corners. You also get 4 dot skates, and you also get the wider PTFE skates. I'll show you in a bit. And after that, we have the instruction manual over here, and then you get some 3D stickers over here. Now that's pretty much everything inside the box. Now let's go ahead and go to the traveling bag, traveling case over here. Pretty secured and safe. Open it up, you get the mouse inside, but first you'll get greeted with these Fabulous Beast magnet, and over here's the mouse, pretty secured in here, and it looks amazing. Now we get the dongle over here. They call it the WL Claw. It's like a little paw, a little claw, I guess. The wlmouse logo lights up over here. And then you get an extra dongle, a 1000 Hz dongle. Now over here we have the USB-A to USB Type-C cable for the dongle and for charging the mouse. And yeah, that's pretty much everything here. Now let's go ahead and proceed to the beastx Max over here. So pretty similar, you open it up like this, and you also get a traveling bag, and it is pretty secured. We'll get back to that. Now under there, pretty similar packaging. You didn't get the stickers this time, but not really a big deal. You get an instruction manual and more accessories over here. 2 alcohol pads as well, 2 pairs of grips. Then pretty similar skates that you get. It has this 4 corner PTFE skates on black this time, probably because of the variation I got. And then you also get the wider PTFE skates over here, and you also get some dot skates pre-applied. If you pre-ordered the beastx Max, you should get some extra glass skates as well with the package. I also got some of these pre-cut grips, so that's 3 pairs of grips over here, and that is a lot. I really prefer this, so I really like that from wlmouse, including this. But yeah, that's pretty much what you get in the box. Now let's go ahead and go to the mouse. So you open it up. There's more protection now and more safetiness, I guess, but it's already pretty safe. But they also included this foam over here. Over here is also pretty secured. And when you get the mouse, of course, I've already applied the grips on both of the mouses, so just ignore them. And you also get this sticker that you have to peel, of course. It's like protective layer for under the mouse. And here's the wide PTFE skates I was mentioning earlier. Now for the dongle, this also has a different dongle. It has a pretty minimalistic design. I describe it as well. And the logo here lights up. And you also get an extra dongle, 1000 Hz dongle over here, and the USB Type-A to USB Type-C cable for charging and the dongle. And yeah, that's pretty much everything. Now let's go to the mouse. Starting with the clicks, here's how they sound like. Now take note though, they don't have the same switches. The beastx 8K over here has the TTC Nihil transparent black dot switches. That's your only option for now at least. While on the beastx Max, you have the TTC Nihil transparent black dot and Omron opticals. So you have two options on the beastx Max. I hope they also do that on their future mouses, but for now, that's your options. But personally, I would still recommend the Omron opticals since they are more double click free, since they use light to actuate. But I haven't really experienced any double clicking issues on the TTC Nihil transparent black dot switches. So they are both amazing switches. I have no complaints on both of them. They are both very light, very snappy, very instant, and they are very consistent on all parts of the mouse as well. Amazing switches on both mouses. Now for the scroll wheel, they both have rubberized scroll wheels over here, as you can see, which is very grippy. I really like it. I haven't experienced any ghosting on the scrolls. They both feel consistent and amazing. They haven't let me down. They are amazing scroll wheels. They both feel amazing, not too tight, not too loose scroll wheels. Very amazing, very defined steps as well. I have no problems with them. Both pretty snappy side buttons. They don't wiggle. They're pretty stable. Amazing side buttons, pretty snappy. Now let's go to the weight of these two mouses, which will be different. Starting with the beastx 8K over here, it comes in 41.7 grams, and for the beastx Max, it comes in 45 grams with the wider PTFE skates and the grips. Now that is around the 3-gram difference. So if you want a lighter mouse, the beastx 8K will be the winner over here. But for a bigger size, you kind of expect that it's gonna be a bit heavier. Now other than the weight, another big deciding factor will be the shape. So of course the beastx Max over here is bigger and it has a more defined hump. You can reach the hump easier, especially if you're a claw gripper or a palm gripper. The hump and the bigger shape is really good. And of course, if you have bigger hands, you might want the beastx Max more over here. But if you have medium-sized hands, I would still recommend the beastx Max over here, especially if you really like high humps, because this one has a higher hump compared to the beastx 8K. Now it is also a bit wider and overall much bigger, much longer. I would flash some pictures in the screen so that you can see the difference much more. But if you like medium humps, not really that high, you can go with the beastx 8K over here. It is much more normal sized, I'd say. So if you have around medium to small hands, I would recommend the beastx 8K over here. If you fingertip, this would be a good mouse. If you claw grip as well, this would also be a good mouse. Palm gripping, I can also see this as a palm grip mouse. It would really depend on your personal preference and your grip and your hand size. Now, in reference, my hand size is 18 by 8 centimeters. And for me personally, with a kind of a weird claw grip, this is how I normally grip my mouse, I would go with the beastx Max over here. I really like the hump. I really like using the hump over here. So if you really like high humps, I would describe it like the super light hump. I would go ahead and go for the beastx Max over here. But I've been using the beastx 8K amazingly as well. I have no problems with it. The hump just feels perfect as well. It's not too high, it's not too low. I have no problems with the shape of the beastx 8K over here. But yeah, again, it's just the hump. That's why I kind of like the shape of the beastx Max more. Now for the durability, they both feel amazing. They're very durable. They are not flexing on me. I like the build quality on both of these mouses. They're both made out of magnesium alloy, and the under, they're both ABS plastic for better signal transmission. Now let's go to the looks. Now this will be more of a personal preference, and they have also a lot of variations, so it will depend on you. For the coating though, they both feel pretty grippy. You don't need no grips on these mouses. But yeah, both amazing looking mouses, have a lot of options to choose from, and the holes, they're not bothersome. Now for the responsiveness, I've played with both of these mouses in Valorant, and they are both amazing on the response times and responsiveness. You can just feel the instantness of whenever you shoot, whenever you click. I do have some gameplays out in my channel with the beastx 8K, and I have some coming up with the beastx Max as well. They both feel amazing. Both amazing performance, both amazing responsiveness. They both can get up to 8,000 Hz polling rate. But for the sensor, the beastx Max over here has the 3950HS, which is a little bit better than the 3395 of the beastx 8K over here. But they are both amazing, they're both responsive. This just has a bit of the better sensor, or at least according to my research, the numbers, the 3950HS. Now for the battery, they both have the 300 milliampere hour capacity, which does last a long time. I haven't been able to get them to die in a whole day of use. I use them like 4 to 8 hours playing Valorant, editing videos, just browsing on 8,000 Hz, and they last the whole day. As long as you charge them once, full charge in a day. Now the software of both of these mouses are also pretty similar. They do have pretty similar features, but since the beastx Max over here is a little bit newer, they have the adjustable X and Y axis for the DPI, while at least for the last time I checked, the 8K Hertz version over here of the normal beastx, it has the X and Y axis combined, which is not really a big deal. I haven't really seen anyone mess with the X and Y differently. Now another feature I saw on the beastx Max over here is the button combine. You can turn that on and off in their software. Now from my research, or at least on their Discord server, apparently what button combine does is it prevents you to accidentally enter pairing mode, because apparently they got feedback that you can accidentally enter pairing mode on the mouse, which is by holding down the left, right, and the forward button over here. If you hold that for 3 seconds, you will enter pairing mode, which is good for pairing the mouse and if it accidentally gets unpaired on the dongle. If you turn off button combine, you won't have that happening anymore. I'm pretty sure that will also be easily applied on the beastx 8K software. I'm pretty sure they can do that as well, just a bit of a firmware update and software update. They don't really have any big difference when it comes to their software functions. But yeah, those are pretty much the main differences of both mouses. They're both amazing. I had no problems with them so far. I've been satisfied with their performance. Really amazing. I think the biggest deciding factor over here will be the size and the shape over here. So if you have bigger hands, go for the beastx Max. And if you really like the super light hump, then the beastx Max will be much closer to that hump compared to the beastx 8K over here. But if you're just looking for a medium-sized hump and a medium-sized mouse, then you can get the beastx 8K over here. I have no problems with its hump. It's not too low for me and it's not too high for me. Again, I have 18 by 8 centimeter hands. The shape has been serving me well. I have no problems with it. It's good for claw grip, fingertip, even palm grip. For this one, I would recommend it more for the claw grippers, palm grippers, or any grip that uses the hump a lot. If you really like this hump to gain some more control and more stability, you would love the beastx Max shape. I pray and hope that you guys learned something from this video. I hope I was able to help you decide on which mouse is better for you. Don't forget to use my discount code MIGSS on the whole wlmouse store when you're gonna buy from them. Thank you so much for watching this video. Comment down below if you have any comments, questions, and while down there, please hit the like and subscribe button. I would really appreciate it. Don't forget to stay grateful, guys. Remember, Jesus loves you. Bye-bye.